And a bombshell report on President Biden's use of the Autopen, finding his actions in office were not all his own and claiming his inner circle went to great lengths to hide the truth about his condition and fitness for office. That story doesn't go away. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Dana Perino.
Morning to you, partner. Good first hour.
That was spectacular.
Flying by.
Never seen anything better.
Right on. In the words of Frank Sinatra.
Some of your best work.
By. Thank you. I appreciate you too as well.
Oh, thanks.
I'm Bill Hemmer. Here we go now. House Republicans on the Oversight Committee set to release a report after a series of interviews with more than a dozen key Biden aides. That committee calling on the DOJ to review all of Biden's executive actions signed by Autopen and avoid any orders signed without his full knowledge and consent.
And we have brand new video just released as those aides appeared before the committee.
He hand-signed many executive orders, but he did not hand-sign all executive orders.
Do you know any of the actual staff who were using the Autopen?
No.
You don't know their names?
No.
His rhetorical skills were not as strong as they had been, and his speeches were less effective, I thought.
I think it's fair to say within a few days after the debate, he was aware of my view that I thought it was prudent to consider getting out of the race.
He said himself he wasn't as good debater as he used to be, or he wasn't speaking as well as he used to. That's something that he said. He actually spoke to.
So for a lot of us, that's the first time we've seen that video. Aishah Hasnie has the follow-up on Capitol Hill with the key takeaways. And Aishah, good morning there.
Good morning to you, Bill and Dana. So the committee is just really dumping all of the information for you at home to watch and see and decide for yourself. But they are saying that the former president was not running the show, and so therefore his pardons and executive actions made by the Autopen, they are null and void. So take a look at this. This is really the process that the pardons went through when it went through the Autopen. You can see this is like a game of telephone here. It starts off with a staffer who tells former Chief of Staff Jeffrey Zients's aide, Rosa Poe, so not even Jeffrey Zients, but his aide, about the decision from the president. Then Poe calls Zients to inform him of the pardon decision, and then Zients tells Poe to send an email from his personal account to authorizing the Autopen. Then she sends an email approving the Autopen use from Zients's account, signed JZ. Someone in the staff secretary's office would then convey that to someone who would then use the Autopen for pardons. So you see here why there are so many questions. Now, it all comes after the panel dragged in more than a dozen Biden-era officials to Capitol Hill. We saw everyone from Karine Jean-Pierre, Zients, also Jill Biden's alleged work husband. The report alleges that these aides, they all coordinated a cover-up of the president's diminishing faculties. So the president, who just wrapped up chemo for prostate cancer, is responding today through a spokesperson writing this. This investigation into baseless claims has confirmed what has been clear from the start. President Biden made the decisions of his presidency. There was no conspiracy, no cover-up, no wrongdoing. Congressional Republicans should stop focusing on political retribution and instead work to end the government shutdown. Notably here, there were no criminal referrals from this report, but the committee is urging the DOJ, Bill, to review all of the executive actions, all of these pardons that happened via Autopen, and void any of them that were unauthorized. It's quite a web.
Sure enough, and more to come. Aishah, thanks leading our coverage on that story this hour. Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.